Hi, my name is Allison Stewart. I'm an artist, and in my practice, I travel the country exploring the construction of American identity, particularly in relation to our obsession with guns and war. For the past several years, I've been documenting prepper culture and photographing American monuments. My photographs of the removed Confederate monuments come out of an ongoing project of mine called Sacred Ground, where I document how people interact with monuments and memorial spaces. The Southern Poverty Law Center has identified and mapped over 1,700 Confederate monuments and symbols on public property that are being maintained with tax dollars. People have been advocating for the removal of these monuments for years, but the process to remove them has become more complicated as the groups who installed them lobby to create legislation protecting them. Monuments are symbols of power. They always have been. And every era of history includes the installation and removal of monuments. Confederate monuments memorialize violent acts in history that were committed against our fellow Americans to keep white supremacist ideologies in power. These monuments honor men who were very much like the police officer who murdered George Floyd and ask for the next generations to look up to them as heroes. The empty plinths represent our rejection of white supremacy and their whitewashed, one-sided version of history. My practice is a lot of research and traveling. I travel the country and interact with the spaces we have set aside to memorialize. I research the history of each monument and site that I photograph, and I engage with the people that I meet through my research and travels. At the very least, I hope viewers will become aware of the factual history and context of these monuments, especially the organizations who commissioned them and when and where they installed them. I hope that people are able to take that information into the broader discussion of racism in America and challenge versions of history that continue to empower racist ideologies. Since I usually travel for my work, my life as an artist has changed a lot. Before COVID, I was looking forward to spending my summer traveling the country during an election year, and I was plotting my train route. But now I'm in the studio, deep diving into the research phase of my next project, which is also exciting for me, so I have no complaints about having so much studio time right now. Thank you for looking at my work, and thank you, Sear Gallery, for this opportunity.